What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back. I'm Sean.
And I'm Jen.
And today we're going to talk about our excellent adventure.
Yes, sure.
The outfits that we choose.
Today we're going to talk to you about wedding dresses. I know what you're thinking. Jen, you already found your wedding dress. What are you doing? Trying more wedding dresses? I actually, it's funny because yes, I did find my dress. I am no longer looking for a dress, which is good because we're about 4 months away. So I need to, that's it. We found it. But I've been seeing a lot of brides in like different wedding groups, like Facebook groups and stuff. Mm-hmm. They buy their dress from David's Bridal, and I've always had this like thing in the back of my head that was like, don't buy your dress from David's Bridal. It's not the same quality. It's not the same experience. And I had been to David's Bridal 10 years ago when shopping for my first dress. Was it 10 years ago? When did I get married? Wait. Oh my God, it was 11 years ago. When I was shopping for my first wedding, I did go to David's Bridal. I don't really remember anything about it, though. I just have this thing inside me that says, don't get your dress from David's Bridal. It's not the same. It's not the same. And when I found my dress, I went to a small boutique. It was such a great experience. I love my dress. I mean, I love my dress. So I was like, hey, you want to go to David's Bridal? Just for fun. Like, obviously I found my dress, so we're not going to be like looking for one. And just to like compare the quality. Did I make the right decision? Should I have gone to David's Bridal? Is there a price difference? Is there an experience difference? So we went, and we wanted to tell you about our experience there and what we found. And I have some videos or pictures, depending on how well they come out, of me in dresses. And yeah. You ready?
I'm ready.
And you have your own thoughts on this experience as well.
It was really interesting. Like, well, let's start off. Do you want to start off with just the experience of going into the store and stuff? Okay. So starting off going into the store, we were greeted by a lady, almost like when you go into a restaurant, almost like
a hostess.
Yeah. She was like, hello. She was super polite and super fun. And she was like, go ahead and look around, because our person didn't get there until 4:30 or whatever our time was.
Yeah, so she hadn't, our consultant hadn't gotten there yet. So she said, go ahead and look around.
And we're always early to everything.
And she gave me a bag, like a tote bag with like a scrunchie. And she said, what color for your scrunchie? And I'm like, why do I need a scrunchie? And I thought that they were going to make me put my hair up. And I was like, no, this is what it is. And apparently it's just a gift. So I was like, oh, okay, orange.
The scrunchie's about that color.
It's like orangey brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Bento.
Hi, Bento. Bento's body slamming the door because he really wants to be in the vlog. Mm-hmm. So I'll talk. You can go let him in. That's okay. So we go in and they give us a tote bag with a scrunchie. And I'm like, all right, this is pretty cool so far. And then I go looking around the area. Sorry about the door. So I go looking around the area with all the different dresses, and they're all organized by designer, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of them. Then finally our consultant comes, and she's probably like the second coolest consultant I've ever had, because Elise is still my fave. But this girl was super, super cool. She was an artist. She asked me about astrology. Like, we clicked. Okay, we clicked. Absolutely adore her. And she basically said, she gave me like 4 hang tag thingies and said, pick 4 dresses, hang them, and then based on what you choose there, I will choose more dresses for you. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And she said, what kind of style are you into? And I wanted to branch out from what I chose. I wanted to like try different things, but I also know that I like boho style. So I was like, oh, I'm really into like boho. And so she points me to this. Hi, Bento. She points me to Bento. No, she points me to this one section of dresses by this one designer. I don't remember the name, but I will put it in the description below if I remember. Hi, Bento.
Hear that purring?
Yeah. He's so sweet. Anyway, and so all of those dresses were just beautiful. They were exactly my style, and I saw this one. I don't know what it was about it. I was like, I love this. I absolutely love this. I must try this on. And so I hung the tag on it. I found 3 others that were different. I found one that was like super form-fitting. I found one that was very, very plain, like a plain satin gown. I have it all over my Pinterest. Like when I first thought I was getting married, like that's the dress that I had on my Pinterest. I was like, I want something with a boat neck, no beads on it, just straight satin with pockets. And that's what I had on my Pinterest. I was like, I've never tried this on. I should try this on. So I did. So I picked a couple others, and then she was like, okay, I'll pick a few more. I go into the dressing room, and he was very confused about where the dressing rooms were, because you put some chairs in front of a mirror, and if you've ever been to David's Bridal, you know what I'm talking about. The chairs are in front of these mirrors, right? All of a sudden, consultant opens the mirror, and I go into the dressing room. Now, I had been in David's Bridal before, so I knew that, but
I had no idea what was going on.
He was shook.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that's where the dressing rooms are.
Also, rewind a little bit. It was really nice. The hostess was like, after we identified that I was the fiance, she goes, so will you be leaving? And we're like, no, I'm going to hang out. She goes, and she looked at Jenne, she goes, well, if you decide that he should go, we'll kick him out. He can go to Best Buy. He can go over to here or to there.
Also, sponsorship quota. Got to make sure that this is in every video now.
Yeah, and there's someone from Coke watching this like, we sponsor them?
Not yet.
Well, emails down below. No, but it was really funny because she was like joking around with us, and they treated me like I belonged there instead of like.
Oh yeah, they weren't mean to him or anything, but they kept making sure that I knew that when I wanted to kick him out, they would help me with that. I guess because there are some like grooms that are like, no, I'm staying, and then the bride's like, no, I want you to leave, and then they don't.
I think the only one that could have kicked me out was River.
Oh yeah, we had a second consultant just because they were friends with our actual consultant, so they just kind of hung out, and we like them too. River's cool. So anyway, we have to tell them the other thing that happened during the appointment after.
Oh, okay.
But what we stayed for. Yes, that's so important. Big shout out. So anyway, I try on the first dress, and I'll go ahead and put like the video of it like over Sean. Here you go. Wow, I never thought I would like a dress like this. I mean, it was lace from top to bottom, kind of florally lace, but it was very, very lacy. I want to make sure I see a picture of it here because I can't see it on the screen. Yeah, it's lacy, and it wasn't white, which I loved, but it was really, really form-fitting, and I'm not used to that. But it was like form-fitting in like a sheath kind of way, not in like a mermaid kind of way. There was something about this dress. I just loved it. The sleeves were the softest thing I'd ever had. I loved the off-the-shoulder look. I actually was like, do I need a second dress? Because I'm considering getting this for a second dress.
I loved it.
Loved it.
I love that the sleeves had like lace all the way down.
Oh, and it was like this really, really intricate lace, as you guys can see. Really, really intricate lace all the way down. The only thing I hated about it was that it had this giant slit all the way up to where I had shorts. And so you see my purple socks. Yes, I was classy and I wore purple socks because I'm me. And I was like, I don't need this. Like, I don't need this dress. What? Why do I even like? I have a dress. Do I like it more than the dress that I have? No. But I really do love it. Like a lot. I'm still thinking about this dress. Not in I want to wear that instead of what I have. I love my dress. It is my dress. But this is like another dress that I like.
For the other stuff.
Yeah, sure. So anyway, I really fell in love with this dress and ended up comparing every other dress to it in the appointment. I didn't expect to fall in love with a dress at David's Bridal. And speaking to the quality of it, it was really nice. It was super soft. There's no difference in quality, in my opinion, between that particular dress that I wore in this picture video and any of the other high-end dresses that I tried on. So that quality was there. It was absolutely there.
That designer did a really nice job. Like it was very clean looking. It was very just nice, and it was beautiful, like you said, and it fit you really nicely.
Yeah, you didn't like it as much as the one I have, but you did like it, right?
Oh yeah, it was one of my favorites.
Once they fixed the slit, at the end of the appointment, they brought like the alterations people out, and they like clipped the slit so that it would only show like my boot, which would be amazing. And I'm like, okay, now I really think I want it. And so I'm sitting there going, do I need this? Do I really need this? But anyway, let's move on to the second dress.
Yeah, that was it was definitely like, it was surprising.
It was a shock. I didn't expect to like it that much. I liked it enough to consider purchasing it. Mm-hmm. And the price was so right. $600. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting here like, I would have gotten a bargain. I'm still thinking about it. Like, don't think I'm not thinking about going and getting it as like a second dress or like a formal night cruise dress or something. Mm-hmm. Like, I love this dress.
She might wake up one night and go, you know what? I'm going.
But with the alterations, it's going to end up being a lot. Mm-hmm. So that's ultimately why I decided I didn't need a second dress. So let's go on to the next dress. Okay. This was really outside of my comfort zone as far as like the fit of it, but the color was spot on of what I wanted. It's pink. Guys, we know me. I love pink. I actually don't really like pink as a color, but I love it in a wedding dress. Mm-hmm. It was form-fitting and mermaid. Like, this is everything I said I didn't want. But as I'm looking at this video, dang, I look good. I look good in this dress. I am kind of shocked, but kind of not. I know I have, like, a decent figure, but, like, I never really show it off in a silhouette like that. I show it off in, like, a cute little top with, like, a skirt, sure. But I don't really do like a womanly figure kind of thing, and I'm just like, all right, you got this. You look good. You look good, Jen. I was really uncomfortable in it. Is the only issue. I was really uncomfortable. So, but again, the quality of that dress, not that much different than what I had at like the other bridal shops that I've been to. That one didn't feel as nice as the first one. I will say that. I guess with David's Bridal, you kind of feel like it's mass-produced because they have all of these, like, mass-produced gowns that you see every bride wearing. And so you get that feeling that it's all mass-produced. It's like going to Walmart for a wedding dress, but the quality's there. I will say that the quality is there. What do you think of that dress?
I think it was really pretty. It's called a mermaid?
That is a mermaid cut, for sure.
I think it was really pretty. It definitely, like, curved you. It
hugged your...
It hugged your curves.
I curved it.
It hugged your curves really nicely, and it looked really pretty on you.
Thanks.
I
making
don't...
the goofiest face in the... We paused the video, and I'm making, like, the goofiest face.
It's really pretty. I like the design. I like the fact that the lace goes down, and, like, the design on the lace goes down, and then it, like, sporadically looks like it's falling.
My one thing about that dress that I really, really didn't like, it was so low cut, and I'm not really good for that, if you know what I mean. I have nothing to enhance there, so let's not. But yeah, so next dress?
Yeah.
What would you have given this dress?
Like out of a 10?
Out of a 10.
Oh, I think this dress would be absolutely beautiful on you and on anybody, but... So I think this dress was easily a 6.5, 7.
Okay. What about the first one? On me?
On you, easily an 8, 8.5.
Really? What about the one I picked?
No, I'm not gonna fall into this trap.
Because if you guys remember, he didn't like it. All right. So this next dress, the consultant picked for me. I really loved it. I loved the lace. I loved how boho it felt. It was so soft, guys. But I love the lace on the bottom. I love the horizontal stripes. I love everything about it, honestly. I hated the top.
Yeah. The
top made me feel like such a mom. It felt so mom sundress, going shopping, you know, like it just, no offense to moms, that's not what I mean, but like it definitely, it felt older to me. The bottom felt so youthful, but the top felt so much older, and I was just like...
It had like an older style to it where it felt like a...
But I love the bottom. If I could have that bottom with the other dress's top, I'm sold. Because that bottom was more my cut. It wasn't form-fitting at all. It was more of like an A-line. And then the top of the other one is what I love. The long sleeves that were just so soft. And then the off-the-shoulder. If I could have that top with this bottom, perfection, guys. And I just really, really loved the lace on it, even though lace isn't something that I was very interested in. I like 3D florals, but I'm not really big on lace. I mean, lace, it depends on the lace. How about that? It depends on the lace.
There's the very fancy looking lace, and then there's the lace that looks like your grandma's doily.
Yeah, this is very boho lace, and I'm sorry, this is very boho lace, and I really, really like it. Sorry, we have his phone like down here, so I can see it. Anyway, what did you think?
I think this one was nice, but it was no more than a 4 for me. It was not my favorite. I didn't like it the most.
It was that thick strap V cut. That's just very, like, sundress I bought at TJ Maxx, you know? Like, I just didn't like the top at all. Nothing wrong with sundresses from TJ Maxx, but that ain't my style, you know?
The top, to me, felt very 70s.
Sure. I love the bottom, though. Can't get over the bottom of it.
The bottom was really pretty.
All right, so the next dress... Which one was this one? I don't remember this. Hold on.
Oh?
I don't remember. Oh, okay. Now I remember it. She, the consultant picked this one for me as well. Definitely not my style. Just nothing about it. It was sheath, and I prefer A-line. It had, like, 3D florals on it, like, very, like, viney, I guess. But, it definitely made it apparent that I have no butt. And I told her that. So, yeah. Can we talk about the consultant's shirt, though?
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was newspaper, or it wasn't actual newspaper print, but
it
looked like
print.
newspaper
it was
print.
So cool. But yeah, and the V-neck, again, not a fan. So, yeah, that one was just definitely not great. But I liked that she listened to what I liked and what I wanted and found dresses that fit different aspects of it. You know, she just kept trying to get me to stop thinking about the first dress so that I'd be open to others, but I couldn't stop, man. Couldn't stop. Yeah. So the next one, this is the one that I have on Pinterest. So this is the dress that I have all over the early days of my Pinterest. Satin, beautiful, beautiful low back. It has pockets.
Oh, yeah.
It has a boat neck, which I love, and it's just plain. I know you guys probably know this if you've seen all of my videos for wedding dresses. I don't like bling. I am a very, very simple person when it comes to a wedding dress. I really loved this one. Absolutely loved it. I forget what I didn't like about it that day, but I can tell you right now what I don't like about it is nothing. I absolutely love this dress. Yeah. It's just, I don't like it as much as the one I bought, you know, which is good because that could have been bad. They also put a belt on it, I think, at one point, but I love how plain it is. Oh, I know what it is. It looks good, but when you have it on, you feel like you're going to sing for a church choir. Because you just, it feels like a church choir dress, and I've worn those. So that's what I didn't like about it. Love the idea, love the way it looks. It is stunning, but I definitely felt like I was not the bride. I was part of the entertainment. What did you think about it?
I honestly didn't like this one.
Really?
Not my style of dress.
You wanted more to it?
Yeah. To me, it just feels very flat. Now, the fact that it has pockets is amazing.
Pockets.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that tone?
It's part of the entertainment.
Oh, yeah. So
yeah, it was a pretty dress. I just nowhere near my favorite.
Yeah. I loved it, but I didn't like how I felt in it. That was what I didn't like. This was about a week ago, literally a week ago. So I'm like trying to remember. All right, next one. Which one was this one? Oh, this was another one that she was trying to get me to love. Had a lot of the same ideas as that first one, but it had some bling on it, which I didn't like. It was very, very beaded, and it had beads right under here, which any dancers watching this, you know how sequins and beads can be when they're right here. Yeah, it was It was pretty. It looked good on me. I'd wear it if somebody paid me to. Like, I'd wear it if somebody asked me to, but I wouldn't buy it, you know? And it just didn't it didn't do anything for my body. It just came straight down. It was supposed to be A-line, but it just came straight down. I'm literally in the video, I'm watching her show me a dress and going like, well, would you like to try this on? And I literally went, no. She showed me another one. I was like, nah, not that one. Sorry. But yeah, this one, and again, quality-wise, it's good. It's just the same pretty much. I guess it some of it felt a little bit costumey, but for the most part, it's the same quality. But where's the next one? I lost it. Oh, okay. This is one that, again, she picked for me. It's a ball gown. It was pink. Cascading flowers. Very much like what I loved in the first set of videos that I did. It was strapless.
It had a corset top.
It had a corset top, which I did love. It was pretty, but there was so much dress. This was more of a ball gown. So much dress.
This one looked really heavy on you.
It was extremely heavy. I got lost in this dress. I will say, as a ball gown goes, because I tried ball gowns on at the other bridal shop, the ball gown is where I felt the difference in quality. The underskirt to the ball gowns feels more costumey at David's Bridal than it did at the other shop. Maybe it was the brands I was trying on, because I was really dead set on a couple of brands at those stores. Willoughby is just, the quality is just amazing, and everything is soft, and everything is like airy. This was very costumey. It was like, it felt like thick satin with tulle and taffeta, and it was just, I don't know if you know those fabrics, but it was just a lot, and it felt costumey. What did you think about it?
I think this one was really pretty. I think once it was finally laced up, I think it was very beautiful on you. I think you looked amazing, but again, you also were being weighed down by the dress.
Yeah, I was trying to walk in it, and I was like, okay, let's go. It was a lot. It was a lot. I would never wear it, but I think it looked beautiful. So.
Side note, Jen would go in to go get changed, and clearly the consultant wasn't used to dealing with like a
dancers. I came out in like 2 seconds, and she goes, "You're already changed?" And I already had it zipped up.
She's like, "Yeah," and she's like, "How?" She goes, costumes."
I change costumes a lot. Like, I've had to change so many. Any dance competition veteran knows you have 30 seconds to change a costume. You got this. This is just a dress with a zipper. Like,
recitals and things like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is one of the dresses that she brought me. This is one of the ones that I would look at on David's Bridal's website and go, you know, I actually really love this. It has everything I'm looking for. It's pink. It's got sleeves. It's A-line ball gownish. It's really beautiful. I thought I was going to fall in love with it. Did you?
I don't think so.
I'm having trouble remembering.
I'm trying to remember.
It was that one.
Oh, I think it was pretty, but it wasn't my favorite. Oh, this is the one that had the buttons on the back that I hated.
So the buttons that it had like pearlescent rhinestones
they were
on
like
them.
These plastic flower buttons that were thick, and then had these little rhinestones in the middle, and I was like...
I guess you share my thing about bling. I'm not a fan.
It was just
the rest of the dress had no bling. None. But that did have some buttons, and I don't like buttons at all. The florals on it are nice. The color was beautiful. The neckline was nice. The sleeves were nice, but it just didn't feel good, and it was just missing something. You know? It just was. And I couldn't stop thinking about that first dress, y'all.
The one with the slit?
The one with the slit.
Yeah.
And that was the last dress I put on. The dress that you guys just saw was the last dress before I got back into the first dress. Because after that one, I was like, no, just put me back in the first dress. I wanna be in that dress again. I put that dress back on. Seamstress came out, clipped the slit as high or as low as they could do it. It would still have a slit. It would just show like my boot, which I'm like, score. That'd be great. I didn't expect to fall in love with the dress, and it definitely, that one had a different feel than the others, like actual like touch feel. It felt better quality. So whatever brand that was, I'll put it in the description. Whatever brand it was, that was like super boho at David's Bridal. That's some of the greatest quality for sure. That rivals what I got at the boutique stores. Overall experience, I would say I prefer the boutique stores. Reasons being, I mean, my consultant was fine, but it was only a 60-minute appointment, and they were very rigid about it. It felt like, you just put a dress on, and you kind of don't really have a lot of time, I guess, to like hang out in each dress and see how it feels, especially if you're very indecisive like me. That's important. We went there on a slow day, but apparently on like a Saturday or something, you are one of 35 brides in there. So you don't really feel like it's a tailored experience. Like, you know, at the boutique shop, it was just me and one other person in the entire store. They only had 2 brides at a time. So it just feels different. And I mean, David's Bridal gave me a gift, and then the other store didn't. So there's that. But
our consultant at David's Bridal, she clearly was okay with going over her.
Oh yeah, she went over with us.
Just
she
wanted
didn't
to make
care.
sure everybody was happy with what they're getting.
But she kept like going, "Oh, my boss is gonna kill me," and like I just, you know, I felt bad for her, and I don't even know what to say about this next part, because like when I got there and she kept apologizing to me, and that's I wasn't expecting that. She was just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I was like, "Girl, I'm the easiest bride you're ever gonna have. Like, I am so low key. You can't make me mad. Like, it's fine. Whatever it is, it's fine." And she seemed genuinely shocked that a bride could be that calm and cool and not mad. And so I'm kind of like, are you okay?
Like, who hurt you?
Who hurt you? I feel so bad. It was, but like, I guess that's also when it's a big box store and you have tons and tons and tons of brides, and brides are looking for that like perfect experience. You will get your fill of like grumpy pantses, sure. And so I was happy that I could be a good one for her. I felt bad that like I didn't end up buying anything from her, because I know that they work on commission, but you know, maybe I will go get that other dress at some point and I'll make sure I get it from her, because they do work on commission. So make sure if you do think about buying a dress, go back and make an appointment with that same person. Make sure it's with that same person, so that when you purchase it, she is your consultant, or he or they are your consultant, and they get the sale. So just make sure if you're going to set a second appointment to come back and like you need to think about it, make sure it is set with that consultant.
Because they did all the legwork. Don't let somebody else come in and just go, "Oh, you wanted to try that one back on? Here you go. Okay, thank you for the payment."
Yeah.
You know?
Also, shout out to our consultant. I don't want to say her name just in case like she gets in trouble for us posting this. I know we said one person's name, but they weren't our consultant, so it's fine. While we were there, she was very like nervous about something, and we were like, "Hey, what's going on?" And she was like, "I find out at 6 p.m. if I get into college." And we're like, "Yo, that's so exciting." And then it turns out it's a college that I'm affiliated with. I have a history with that college. I'm not gonna say which one it is, but like I have a history with that college. And so I was like super excited. My appointment was gonna go to 5:30, and I was like, "Can we like just hang out and wait until 6? Because I really want to know if you get in. I really want to celebrate this for you. Like, I'm so excited." And she was like, "Yeah, just, you know, just hang out and look at stuff." I was like, "Okay, cool." So, like, we're just walking around. Everyone's like, "Are you guys okay?" And we're like, yeah. We're just, you know, looking. I'm looking at
stuff.
mother of bride dresses. Sure. 6 o'clock came around, and the appointment she had during that 6 o'clock time was super cool. And she was like, "Do you guys mind if I check my phone really, really quick?" And they were like, "Girl, go ahead." And I was like, "Oh, thank God," because I was going to go distract them or something. And she got in, and I'm so happy for her. So I just love, like, I know that that appointment was supposed to be about me, but that totally ended up being about her in the best way, and I'm so happy.
She was so thankful and so excited that we were happy for her.
Oh, yeah.
People that she didn't know were happy that she got into college.
And she's really talented, too. So, yeah. Super, super talented. Anyway, that was our experience at David's Bridal. So the short version of the experience is it's actually pretty great. The quality is there. It's not as intimate as if you're going to go to a smaller boutique. You're not going to get as intimate of an experience, but the prices are great for the most part. I think the top dollar dress that they have is like $2,000, and other boutiques like start at $2,000. So it's a much more affordable option. And the quality is there for like the price range, if that makes sense. And we made a friend. Like that's our experience at David's Bridal. So I hope that this helps you guys. If you're looking to get your dress at David's Bridal and your budget is $2,000 or under, I absolutely recommend going there. Like, at least to try stuff on. Also, go other places and see if there's something there that you like. But yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's a great option. It's a great place to potentially find your dress. I can tell you, 2 friends of mine that got married last year, they both got their dresses at David's Bridal, and they both looked absolutely beautiful. So it's a great place to get your dress. So yeah, that is our review, and I am not trying on any more wedding dresses that I don't order straight to the house, because that was a lot.
No, it was really cool. Overall experience was a lot of fun and very relaxing, so it was nice. But yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming with me and being my entourage.
Thank you. It was great. I get to, oh my gosh, I just cracked jokes the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
And,
There were dad jokes going back and forth between him and the consultant.
oh, yeah. We had to. It was a lot of fun. But
I'm just in the dressing room going, I am so sorry.
Me too.
But yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on that road to 1,000 subscribers. We're slowly getting there, so help us out.
Inch by inch.
And if you do enjoy this review on the awesomeness and the quality of David's Bridal, hit that thumbs up. And if you just enjoy cool dresses, hit that thumbs up. If you enjoy torturing Jen and making her wear dresses, hit that thumbs up. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We're having a blast with this. I'm Sean.
And I'm Jen.
And we're out of here. Bye.